bald eagle once, and sometimes you see hawks just flying around. It's just amazing, and I wish I had a better word to describe them other than majestic, but they just, especially that bald eagle, look regal. But we're talking about bird watching this morning, and you've been watching birds for a very long time. What is it about birds that you love?
Oh, just the color, the variation, the fact that you can watch them anywhere in the world that you go, whether you're at a business meeting or traveling specifically for that purpose.
Is it relaxing for you?
It's very relaxing, yes. Some people keep lists and really get into, you know, charting what they do. I do it more for recreational.
And this is one of those pastimes that doesn't cost a lot of money.
It doesn't cost a lot of money.
So let's talk about some of the things that we can do to promote bird watching in our own environment.
Right. So for something that's very simple, you can take a milk jug, cut a couple of holes into it, add some dowel rods, then you've got a place to put your seed, hang it up, and you've got a really great starter feeder. I would suggest...
yeah, about the feed, because sometimes other critters will come and eat the feed.
Correct. So that's when you want to use the safflower seed. Safflower is not liked by blackbirds, and it's not liked by any mammals. And so you can put that inside of here, and you don't have to worry about the squirrels getting into your feeder. It's a good way to start. If you get into an advanced feeder where the squirrels can't get into it, or if you hang it in such a way that they can't, then of course something like a no-mess blend where there's no shells and real high in protein is super.
I like this because you like watching them take their little baths. It's so cute.
Well, this I brought because birds do like to be able to have a nice solid surface, and this is finished so that the birds do have a sure-footed grip. If you have a clay dish or a plastic dish around the house, it's easy to create a bird bath. Adding some rocks at the edge is always beneficial because the smaller birds, like the chickadees and the goldfinch, it's like too deep of a bird bath for them. They can't get into there. They need to go on the edges so they can be there, and then they've got their little shallow pool as opposed to the deeper area that the larger birds like the robins like.
Now you brought a few actual nests in here.
I did. This one is a goldfinch nest, and it's just a work of art, and it's a great way for you to see what kind of plant material you might have in your yard. We so want to clean our yards up in the spring, but if you leave things like your milkweed plants or the grasses that are growing in your yard, the birds are going to take those pieces and they're going to construct these types of nests. This one is from a robin, and robins always use mud to hold their nests together, so having a little mud pile in your yard is good too. But there's a lot of things you can find in your home that you can add, that you can put out for the birds. So any natural materials, including feathers, the things that you want to avoid are dryer lint, because it's got too much polyester, which will cool the eggs and the babies, and pet hair on a pet that's been treated for fleas. Otherwise, pet hair is real good.
Okay. Now talk about the jelly. You brought some jelly here. We've got about 30 seconds left to go
Baltimore Orioles will be here very soon, and they love the oranges. You can cut the oranges in half and put them on a feeder, or you can put them on a nail in a tree, and once the orange is empty, then you can fill that with grape jelly, and you can see that they will eat that too. Just a wonderful bird to have in your yard.
Now, before I let you go, my co-anchor, Jason Carr, he said a bird movie with Steve Martin and Jack Black. I think it's called The Big Year. You ever watch that movie?
I actually had 275 people at the IMAX theater for one of the guys that the movie was about. So we had all of the local Audubon members come and see it. I hosted that for everyone. It was an awesome time.
I've never heard of a bird watching movie, but that was a good representation.
Yes.
All right. Ms. Rosann, thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate the time. I hope you guys learned some great things. If you need more information, there are 4 Metro Detroit locations. There's Grosse Pointe Woods, East Lansing, Royal Oak, and Canton. Birds Unlimited. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bowl of Bacon is next. We'll be right back.